Welcome everyone to How Not to Souls. J-Ron here, and today we're looking at a quality build from Dark Souls 3. And that isn't a quality build as in, hey, that's a pretty quality build. As in, even stat scaling between your strength and dex. And in my opinion, one of the top 3 melee builds in Dark Souls 3. There's a lot of good melee builds you can do. I feel that pure strength, pure dex, or a quality build kind of outshine a lot in this game. And I feel like if you're returning and you haven't played in a while, or even if you're new, this is a build that I think could accommodate your returning or you being fresh. It'll get your feet wet at least. But now let's look at our stats. Then we'll move on. So we got quality. Stupid. With 39 vigor, 10 attunement, 30 endurance, 25 vitality. So basically, a good amount of health. No attunement because we're not really casting anything outside using like weapon arts. 30 endurance, so we have a decent amount of stamina to swing our weapons. 25 vitality, so we wear some decent armors. Now, strength and dexterity are both 45. I feel like when you use the refined infusion on weapons, you'll get a lot out of equal stat scaling. And we're trying to maximize for 120 on that. So 45 and 45. And intelligence, faith, and luck, all are base. So 9, 9, 7. Yeah. Pretty straightforward on the stats. So, and for our weapons, I was trying to go for like a greatest hits. I didn't necessarily use things that were strictly quality, like the Wolf's Knight Greatsword. Yes, and we benefited off of that. Pretty GD good. Pretty GD good. Also, the refined Goddard's Twin Swords, they have quality scaling as it is, so that just kind of gave it a little extra damage. That was a fun thing to use. But things like the refined Lothric Greatsword kind of works better with Sharp. Did really well on this build. I feel that you'll get more damage out of it on a Sharp, but still, this is like one of the best swords in the game anyway. So you'll be rocking house with the sword. Anyway, Claymore, I feel kind of fits anywhere on any build. It's one of those weapons you can get at the beginning of the game and carry it to the end game. Black Knight Sword, see, as you said, C and D with scaling, but I feel that it wouldn't be much different on strength. I didn't check the numbers on it, but I'm feeling it's not going to be that much different. But we needed that to kill demons. Another great one, a refined Lothric Great Sword, which this is one of my favorite ultra great swords in the games. It just crushes everything. It does shine on Sharp. It really does shine on Sharp, but it was pretty GD good on this. And my favorite curved greatsword, the Karthus curved greatsword. Holy Moses, I love this weapon. The Karthus greatsword does shine on like a bleed infusion or on a sharp infusion, but it did pretty GD good on this quality build. I think it was one of the most used weapons I had. Super amazing, super good. I love the moveset. And the bleed's always a nice little perk. And the bleed can be seems kind of abysmal here, but like on bleed, if you put a bleed infusion, it does proc up pretty well. And our skilled Cestus. Well, Cestus I think kind of shines on a quality build, if not maybe on a strength build, but it kind of leans towards a quality setting when you look at the stats as it grows. And we didn't really do much with bows or anything, but I'm always a big fan of the great bows, Dragon Slayer great bow, the Millwood great bow, Oni Slayer great bow. And as you can see, the numbers kind of jump around. The Dragon Slayer great bow was probably our best bet to use. And that's about it. Oh yeah, and we stuck with, I think we just used a crest shield this time around. Yeah, I was a crest shield guy this time around. Grass, crest, dragon, and the Night Shield. I don't know. I didn't want to get the Lothric Night Shield. Don't know why. Just didn't feel it. For our armor set, we took the Outrider set. Nothing, I don't know. Maybe because I just wanted to use it for a long time. Maybe just because I thought it looked the best out of all of them. Maybe that's just what I was feeling. But I'm enjoying it right now, so I'm not unhappy. For our rings, we have a Ring of Favor +3. Calamity 3 ring +3. So we got our good stamina recovery, good health, stamina, equip load, and the Hunter's ring and the Knight's ring. So we increase our strength and dex. And I think the idea was to get as much damage out of the build, because those weren't planning on staying, the Knight's ring and the Hunter's ring, but I want the most consistent damage without having to lose the damage I had. I didn't want to throw on Pontiff's Right Eye or Lloyd's Sword. What is it? Okay, yeah, Lloyd's Sword Ring or something like that. I just wanted to have consistent damage throughout, and I think that really, really hit the spot. And if you're a parry master, I think that like the Hornet Ring, really solid choice. Super duper solid choice. And as you can see for our consumables, we used a lot of resins. These are the ones that we ended up with towards endgame, the gold pine and the human pine. But charcoal resins. With the Karthus Greatsword, you could use the Karthus Rouge, pale pine resins, yeah, as well as your standard fire bombs, daggers, kukris, lightning urns. You know where it goes. And that's like pretty much that. Overall, like I said before, I feel that it's a top 3 melee build. If like I can pick your flavor between dex, strength, and quality, I lead more towards strength, but dex and quality builds are, I'd say they're just as good. I just like the strength weapons better. But no, I'm going to acknowledge that they're just as good. I feel that this would be great in PvP. I had no hassles at all during this playthrough. Nothing. No hassles. So that's that, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great day. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the footage. And I'll see you later. Peace out.